Hi, very good morning, friends. I welcome you all. Kindly, somebody please confirm that my voice is audible and screen is visible. And we'll quickly check what's happening in the market. We'll start with Bank Nifty because Bank Nifty is giving good indications at this moment. It is giving quite precise information in terms of what's about to happen in the coming days, or I would say in coming week, this week per se. And I think Nifty will follow it. That's what the expectation is. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Jai Shri Krishna. Now let us check Bank Nifty. See, Bank Nifty, the indication at this moment on 5-minute time frame, it's showing it's coming downward side. So downward side, it's showing some target at around 47,945. But here is the catch. The catch here is that on other time frames it is currently showing that it is entering the recovery phase. So lower time frame, it's different compared to what information we have on higher time frame at this moment. And if we are trading during the day, then probably it is more important for us to note that the big movement is lined up, because whenever there is desync, I would say patterns are different on different time frames. Then lower time frame becomes a benchmark. It gives us the range that when this range gets broken, the new trends will get set. And when I say trend, I am referring to almost like 1500 to 2000 points move here easily. In Bank Nifty, I'm talking about 1500 to 2000 points easily. And what is this range? Because the chart of Bank Nifty, 5-minute chart of Bank Nifty per se is giving very good information. Like supply is very, very narrow at this moment. Remember this thing. I'll come to this, that what does it indicate? The supply is very narrow and the downward side target is currently around 48,000, or I would say 100 point up down का इसका आप रख लीजिए buffer. तो ये दो रेंजेस अब इस टाइम पे बन रहे हैं, 49,400 अप साइड पे और 48,000, लेट मी पुट इट दिस वे, 47,900 डाउन साइड पे. जैसे ही ये रेंज ब्रेक हुई, अगर डाउन साइड की हुई तो okay, I actually am, trying to find some safer words to use. I do not want to, be over promising at this moment. See, अगर डाउन साइड पे हुई तो नेक्स्ट सपोर्ट जो इसको मिलने वाला है वो 47,200 के पास में मिलेगा. एंड इफ दिस गेट्स ब्रोकन, देन 2,000 पॉइंट्स इजी ड्रॉप वी कैन सी इन द मार्केट एट एनी पॉइंट इन टाइम. रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, एक्सटेंडेड रेंज के आगे निकलना मार्केट के लिए मुश्किल होता है अनलेस देर इज एनी न्यूज or event that's happening. So 47,900, then 700 points downward side move, and then if that 700 point means 47,200 gets broken, then straight there will be a drop of almost like 1,500 to 2,000 points. However, upside, if markets start moving upside and 49,400 gets broken, because the supply is very thin at the moment, that means there will not be any resistance if Bank Nifty starts moving up. It just has to clear this demand zone. That's it. And once this demand zone get cleared, there will not be any resistance from bear side, or probably bears will start moving out of the market quickly and we may see sudden spike, or I would say good move in the upward direction. Usually such type of indication, such type of thin supplies or demand zones start appearing just before any major event, like budget is coming. General budget is scheduled on 1st of February. So such type of thin supply and or maybe demand also may get squeezed. In the coming days, you would see that demand also getting squeezed. So eventually these things start appearing as and when there are major events get lined up, because the bigger players start falling in line, start falling in sync with each other, because they do not want to create loss making scenarios for them. And when I'm saying Big players, I'm not referring to prop desk or something. I'm referring to the larger institutions. They start getting, syncing with each other so that they can take market in a particular direction. Usually, see, it's not a bullish indication right now on the chart right now, but usually thinner supply or thinner demand usually indicate that particular directional move, possibility of that particular direction move. So what do we have to watch? If we are trading, can we just simply go ahead and be bullish? No. See, that's where the problem starts, that we cannot develop a bias right now. We have to understand the technicality of the chart. At this moment, the technicality says that market is currently moving down. Even if it opens gap up, as if for now, gift nifty shows that it might open maybe 50, 60, or maybe between 30 to 80 points, it may open gap up from last closing. Even if that happens, bank nifty is least expected to cross this demand zone with that gap. That means there will remain a bigger probability that it may become a trap eventually, short term trap. Let me be precise. That may become a short term trap. It might fall and टेस्ट L1 एटलीस्ट L2 का थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है इस टाइम पे, क्योंकि बिगर टाइम फ्रेम्स आर नॉट सपोर्टिव for any further down move, easy down move, and bigger time frame support will appear only, or I would say bigger time frames will become irrelevant only if L2 gets broken on lower time frame at this moment. So that's why I'm saying that L1 से bounce होने का chance highest रहेगा. So whatever gap up opening may happen, market might come down, create a short term trap, will start moving back up, attempt to break this demand, and then get into a bigger trend. When it is coming downward side, if L1 gets crossed, no bullish position need to be held at all at any cost. Because if L1 is getting crossed means it might be temporary crossing. It might shoot back up above this range. But if it is getting crossed, then holding any bullish position can bring, major risk for you. Because in that case, it might want to test quickly L2. Bears will want to take control of it. They will get into action and they will try to test L2 range. And if they somehow manage to break below L2 also, somehow, for some reason, if they are able to break below it, the reason can be like, say for example, there might be a sudden drop in INR वैल्यू, इंडियन रुपी का अगर कोई सडन ड्रॉप आ जाता है इसी टाइम के अराउंड जिस टाइम पे बियर्स इस अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं, देन दे माइट गेट अ लिवरेज और दे माइट गेट बेनिफिट of breaking below L2 level, and if that happens, it will trigger a complete set of action for the bearish side. Then in that case, the stop will be placed first above L1. This is a soft stop, L2, and above L1 there will be a hard stop for the bears. So eventually what we see right now is two side information, and we have to wait for one side to get broken, either downward side or upward side. No panic, no bias, no FOMO, nothing. We just have to wait because this is thin supply. The probability of the breakout is highest at this moment. And if that happens, as I mentioned, major rush. If it is opening gap up and coming down and testing L1 and it's not stopping but continue to fall or continue to move downward side, then there is a huge risk for the market. So that's why Bank Nifty chart cannot be ignored for today. At least we cannot ignore this chart today. We have to keep this open all times. We have to verify it with Bank Nifty futures. Okay, remember this thing. This is on futures. This is not on Bank Nifty spot. If we move to Bank Nifty spot, information might vary a bit, but I'll rather prefer to stick to Bank Nifty future, at least for today. If we go to Nifty chart, things are pretty fine. Again, in line with Bank Nifty, Nifty might attempt to break upward direction. With 50-55 points, it will not be able to break this supply easily. It might test. Remember, the trend shown right now is bearish unless it crosses above this supply, and it may face resistance here and then start moving down. And if it is able to break below this demand, and that might happen in sync with hitting L1 in Bank Nifty. If it is able to break below this one and L1 also gets broken, the complete range L1 gets broken in Bank Nifty, in that case we may see sudden downward move in this case. And if L2 gets broken, then it might become a major downward trend, and that may bring more problem or trouble for the bulls in that case. So you have to be a bit cautious in this case. You have to be a bit cautious. Am I bullish on the market? Personally, no, I'm not bullish, but yes, my view remains the way it was last week. Since Monday last week, I had been telling that market, as per my view, my bias for the market is recovery phase. That market is in recovery phase, and it will continue to remain in recovery phase for now. That's my personal view. But then with Bank Nifty, this view may change. If any drop below 49,000, 47,900, if there is any further drop below this and market is sustaining for 5 to 15 minutes time below this range, then in that case, my view will shift from recovery to bearish phase. If that is not happening, then I'll continue with my recovery phase view. एंड बुलिशनेस के लिए अभी मार्केट का थोड़ा सा अभी टाइम लगने वाला है. निफ्टी को एटलीस्ट 100-200 पॉइंट की कम से कम जरूरत है. एटलीस्ट 480 का लेवल है, 23,480. इट हैज टू क्रॉस अबव दैट एंड सस्टेन ऑल्सो. ऑफ कोर्स 480 टू 520 की एक रेंज रहेगी. देन ओनली मार्केट माइट स्टार्ट गेटिंग बुलिश. एंड बैंक निफ्टी 49,400 approximate level. Once it crosses above this, it will start giving push to Nifty to move up. And if Nifty is also able to manage cross above 480 to 520 level, then in that case, both will start supporting each other for bullish move from here. And there will remain a higher probability of bears getting trapped. So bias आज के दिन अभी नहीं रखा जा सकता जब तक क्रिटिकल लेवल्स बैंक निफ्टी क्रॉस नहीं कर लेता. At least. That's the view for today. I think pretty simple, easy to remember, and can easily be watched also. So better stay safe. Any question you can ask, or I think we can close the session because there is not much. I do not want to confuse with over analysis here. Let us keep it pretty simple. I think no question. Fair enough. We are good enough here, so we can close this session. Thank you so much, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Meanwhile, I've started posting learning videos. Do watch this. This will help you gain confidence in market. You will be able to understand what's happening. More videos are on the way. So better watch this. If you are not able to understand it once, watch it twice. That's totally okay. But if you can grab, or if you can get the sense of basic technical analysis, I think it will be very easy for you to trade in the market. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. God bless you all.